I've talked about my love for this movie before, and I talked about my love for the prequel before, or I just guess it's the first movie, not really a prequel. But this sequel, Kingsman: The Golden Circle, we got our first trailer release a couple weeks ago. We got our look at some of the stills from the movie. Got Channing Tatum in there, Jeff Bridges. I loved this trailer. This trailer, was it a great trailer? No, it was kind of edited poorly, but there's a lot of stuff in here that I needed to see for this movie to get me more hyped for it. I knew a lot of the stuff going into this movie, and that's kind of what I want to talk about here too, is did this trailer show too much about the movie? We had a lot of that happening of trailers lately. Spider-Man Homecoming, I felt like it showed a lot of key plot points. In this movie, we see two very, I think, impactful events. We see the Kingsman mansion blowing up, and we see Harry returning. Are these really key events that we could have expected to see in the movie? Are these big spoilers? I don't think so. Since day one of the announcement for a Kingsman sequel, the cast, the crew, Matthew Vaughn has been very vocal saying Colin Firth will return. So seeing him in this trailer, it wasn't a surprise. They've already opened up about him returning. How it's possible, they haven't really explained yet. So I'm not really surprised that we did see him in the trailer. And I don't think that seeing the mansion blow up is like a big spoiler either, because they mention it in the synopsis. There's a lot of stuff going on in the synopsis still, but it didn't surprise me. Starting this trailer off by showing us, the narration of Colin Firth and what happened in the last movie where you see Eggsy and him talking, that's really good. Then you cue up the mansion blowing up. That's awesome. I love that scene. Then you blast Frank Sinatra's I Did It My Way. I'm hooked. That song, you can put it in anything. It's just going to add to the level of everything you're seeing. I think it's a great song, great vocals, such great voice that just hear that blasting over everything we're seeing in this movie. We do get a shot of Eggsy in an orange suit, looking dapper as ever. Just love it. I like that we're seeing a bigger presence from Mark Strong in this movie. He's there when Eggsy sees Harry. He's there when the thing blows up. I thought that's really nice. Mark Strong's a great character. I can't wait to see more of him. We see so much crazy shit going on, I was really happy that we got Pedro Pascal in this, using his whip. I thought that was incredible. What a really interesting scene that we got in there. Did not get a lot of Jeff Bridges. I thought we'd get more. Same with Halle Berry. I feel like if you're going to have Halle Berry in here, market her a little more. This is the first trailer. We see her in one shot. I thought that was cool. I want to see more from her. Got a lot of Channing Tatum. I love Channing Tatum in this movie. He is looking like a statesman. I don't know anything about the statesman. I think he's looking awesome. Got the cowboy hat, shotgun. He's looking so cool, so interesting. It's such a really unique look. I didn't think I would expect to see in this movie, but they're gonna make it work somehow, and I'm really excited to see that. Roxy is of course back. Is she like Merlin? No, she's Lancelot now. I can't remember. Everyone's back. It looks like it's going to be so fun, so interesting, so many crazy things going on. And we do see, I love Pedro Pascal's whip. I said that earlier. I think that's going to be so fun. Interesting thing. We do see that this guy with this weird metal hand that can reach out again. That kind of reminds me of Gazelle from the first movie where she had the sword legs. I get why they did it. It makes sense. We didn't get a lot of Julianne Moore in this either. I think Julianne Moore is supposed to be the villain. I'm excited to see a lot from her character in that weird 10-second flash thing where they showed a bunch of different shots. I paused and you can see some of them. Julianne Moore is working at a burger joint, so that's really cool. There's a lot in this trailer that just works. Everyone's looking so great. Colin Firth's got an eye patch. I love this. All these characters and all these actors seem like they can work in this movie, and I think that's one of the big things I wanted to see from it, because you can tell this is a fun movie. This isn't something that's going to be a big serious movie. They're driving a car underwater. That's not serious. How can you take that serious? It's ridiculous. But it works for what we're seeing in the movie and from what we saw in the previous movie. They're upping the game. They're giving you a bigger scale. And I think the Statesman is a really interesting concept we haven't seen. And I think it's going to be a really fun, different thing. This movie is going to be exactly what it has to be in order to get the audience back from the first one and to bring in a new audience. This isn't going to be a big, smart movie like a Citizen Kane or anything like that. This is going to be a simple premise with characters we like, with actors that can sell seats, and I'm really excited to see where that can go. It's going to be a fun movie. That's all I got to say. Let me know what you think of this trailer. We'll talk about it, have some good fun. I'll catch you in the next video. Good luck.